Hi amigos, welcome back. Welcome for those of you that are new here. How many of you love Peanuts, love Charlie Brown, love Snoopy, grew up watching all of the Snoopy shows that they would release, of course, for Halloween, which is coming up, and then Christmas and Thanksgiving? That's just a part of our childhood, and it's just nostalgic. Anytime we see Snoopy, he just brings a smile to your face. Coach recently did another collaboration with Peanuts that was released, I think, this previous month. Wanted to share those items with you in case some of you are on the hunt for some of these previous items. If y'all love to collect items from Coach, just thought it would be fun to share with you what I have. But then also, I am a huge watch collector. That's my main love, and thought it would just be fun to include some of the watches that I have purchased for myself and for my husband that were part of a Peanuts collaboration with INVICTA. So let's start with that. And the first watch from INVICTA that's part of Peanuts that I want to share with you is actually one that I actually purchased for my husband. And this one is an actual automatic timepiece. So here you can see you actually have a nice blue like bezel, and then you have the nice blue watch face, and you have Snoopy here on the side. Where is he? You've got Snoopy, and then you have Woodstock. But it's really, really cute. And of course, this is two-tone, and this is in yellow. It's a yellow two-tone gold. But you can see here on the back, it's like one of those, it's got the back where you can actually see the automatic movement in the back. But this is the first one that I have, and this is the one that my husband will wear. So I have to keep this one on the automatic watch winder. So this one's really, really fun. The next couple are mine, and this one is really, really cute because it's got the all silver look. I should switch into this one. And you have Snoopy right here in the center, and you just have the nice little CZ bezel, and it just has a nice mother of pearl backing dial with Snoopy at the center, and it does have Woodstock as well. There he is. You can see him a lot better there. But really, really fun. Again, this one is a regular timepiece, quartz movement, and then, but just nice and a chunky style watch. I should switch into this one. Let's do that. Just for kicks and giggles, just for fun. I haven't worn him in a while. And I thought, you know what? As I was pulling everything out from all my Coach stuff, I thought, you know what? I'll just go ahead and pull out my watches because all of these are stored in my Camochica cave. But really, really cute. And then the third one that I have from INVICTA is this other one that's actually all in rose gold because I do love rose gold. This one has a mother of pearl dial as well. And you just have the bezel that's got so you have the sport bezel here, and then all in rose gold. And then you have Snoopy and Woodstock as well. Really, really cute. I used to have one a long time ago that I think I purchased through like there's a Snoopy website, and I purchased one from them, and it actually had the look of like the Cartier Panther, you know, type of style, and it actually had Snoopy on the face, on the dial of the watch, and it was really, really cute. And my good sister in Christ, a friend of mine, she loves Snoopy as well, so I actually ended up giving that one to her. This is an automatic piece as well, so this one is kind of like my husband's also, to where it has the automatic. You can see the movement in the back. But these are just some fun INVICTA watches. In case you didn't know that INVICTA collaborated with Peanuts and you love to collect Peanuts, you know, either memorabilia, clothing, and especially like accessories like these are really, really fun. All of these are part of my INVICTA Snoopy collaboration. So these are my little Snoopy watches. Really, really cute. Chinty and Parker, they do a lot of collaborations with the Smurfs, with Peanuts, you know, Barbie. They did that last year or 2 years ago when it was really, really popular. So this is the Chinty and Parker shirt, just in case you're wondering. I've done some videos revealing some of the items that I've purchased through them. Actually, when I'm filming this, they're actually doing a big sale right now with the Chinty and Parker and Peanuts collaboration. I think it's like 60-something% off. But you can go to Chinty and Parker online, and they always do a really fun Peanuts. So I've gotten a lot of cashmere sweaters, and this is just a nice fun shirt, long sleeve shirt. So this is really, really cute with little Snoopy and then the little pink heart. So let's move on to Coach. because I do have a few items in my collection. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you the first pieces that I have, and these are actually ones that I purchased at the Coach outlet, and these were purchased probably back in, I wanna say 2016, maybe 2017. So those of you who do follow all of the Coach and years, you can put that down in the comments, because I know it was after 2015, because the retail store always does the first one pretty much, and then the Coach outlet will do another, you know, their rendition, their release of the collaboration. So I know this was around 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. So the first one that I want to share with you is, of course, this cute little wallet. And actually some of these are brand new. I bought them to collect them, and I just not have had the heart to sell them off yet, even though I should. But of course you have the little wristlet, and so you have the little red heart with Snoopy almost kissing the Coach, really, really cute. And then of course, just, you know, an interior lining of just black. Oh, look, here's a little Coach tag. This one, I think I did use it a couple of times, but just really, really cute. Just fun little wristlet. And then because I couldn't decide between black or white, I ended up buying the white one. So this one is the one that is actually brand new, because this one actually still has the tag on here. So you just have it in the nice, beautiful, soft leather. And of course, this is in, I want to say it's like an off-white, maybe almost cream color. Look, it still has everything inside, all of the little information, and just black interior lining. So these are the two that I have as far as like little wristlets. And so these were released at the Coach outlet. So I got these out in San Marcos. Then the other item that we got out, because my amiga and I, that I told you I gifted that other watch to, we went out once we found out that Coach was doing their collaboration, and we ended up both getting this really cute little, like a bag charm and keychain with Snoopy. And then of course it has the little red Coach heart. So you can either put your keys here or just clip this onto your bag as a bag charm. But he's really cute, just a nice, really fun size. Look at that. He's so cute, and just ready to give a nice little peck on the lips. I've been kissed by a dog, and he's cute. Really, really fun. So that's a really fun charm. Since we're on charms, let's just go ahead and do this one. This one, I don't remember. I think I probably ordered this off of the Coach site, but I couldn't resist him. This is a nice little chocolate teddy bear charm wearing the Charlie Brown shirt, the little zigzag. So cute. If I can find a picture of it still, one year, because we are heading up to Halloween, we got 2 pumpkins. My husband got me 2 pumpkins, and I painted them yellow, and then I did the little black stripe, and so I stacked them. And so then I painted the face, so it was Charlie Brown, and then the other pumpkin was the body for him, as far as like wearing his little shirt. And so we had him for Halloween out there outside at the front. And then actually he lasted pretty well up until Christmas. And so then we just changed, we put a little Christmas hat and stuff. I think my husband put a little cape or something on him to make him festive for Halloween, and then we changed him up into Christmas. And then after that, the New Year, it was time to throw them away because that pumpkin had already rotted. But just an idea for those of you who like to be creative, get pumpkins, paint them. But I just thought he's so cute because he was a little brown bear, and my husband's nickname growing up was Negro. They call him Negro because he's very dark complected. So I just thought he was cute because he reminded me of my husband. But still, Peanuts, part of the little collection. This one, I bought this one not too long ago, maybe like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But aren't they cute? He's actually a good little charm to just like hang on your tabby. This bag I actually did wear for quite a while when I bought it. I really do like the tabby bag, but he looks cute hanging here on my little handbag. Super fun, super cute. Just a nice, fun little teddy bear with the Charlie Brown shirt. Couple more accessories, and I believe I got these out at the outlet mall. This one is a nice little cosmetic case that was in black leather, and then you have a little Snoopy dancing, and I think I used this one. So of course you have the little side pocket, but just a fun little accessory for just a fun little nice leather, little small little toiletry cosmetic case. Just really, really fun to have in your bag. Or you can actually fit some sunglasses, especially if you have like larger sunglasses. This is really a nice fun sunglass case. Very super cute. I don't remember, so y'all can correct me. I don't remember if this was an outlet piece or if this was out in the retail store. And I want to say that this was part of the whole series or release from the outlet the same year. But this is a nice long wallet. I've never used this. This is still brand new. And this is nice because it actually has the little long back pocket. And then you just have the nice zipper. Yeah, see, I have the tag on here still. So it still has a Coach tag. But just a nice large credit card zippered wallet with your center zip here. And then does this open? And you just, of course, put bills. But really fun. So super, super cute. So this is my nice little long Snoopy wallet holding Woodstock. So cute. I bought this with the intention to maybe one day, I told myself, I'll get this because then I can take my husband out to Knott's Berry Farm. We can go see Snoopy and all of that. And so I thought this will be a fun little bag to take if we make it back out there to California. And I'm talking about this really cute little small little crossbody. I want to say this is the Kira style because you have the two little zippers here. And it's not open in the center to where like you could slip your phone. So please correct me if I'm wrong because I know I'm butchering probably the name of the bags. But you have the double zipper and then you just have a nice, same kind of like mustard color interior as the handbag. And then the nice little pocket here. And then this one has the nice long crossbody strap. And you have two little pockets on the inside for some cards. And then, oh, look at that's cute. So you have the little Coach, of course, tag branding, and you have Woodstock right here at the top. And then this was cute because if you ever didn't want to use this as a wristlet, you could definitely use this as a wristlet or just use the nice long crossbody strap. And it is nice and generous. This is a good one, especially for someone like myself who is, you know, fuller frame because this is adjustable. So this is really, really cute. And I got this one on sale at Macy's. So that's why I always, you know, I like Coach, but I always want to make sure that I get things that are on sale. I like to be matchy-matchy, and so once I bought this wristlet out at the Coach outlet, I was like, well, I need to have a handbag to match it. And they had released these really fun totes in a few colors, and I ended up getting this tote to match it. This has been thrown in my closet because I keep going back and forth to like sell it. But because it's been stored away, you can see that it's got some color transfer on here, so I need to go ahead and treat this, clean it up. But it's just a nice, fun tote. See, it's dirty. Because I did use this one when I got it. And I was taking this to work just to carry some fun stuff. But you have the black interior and then the pocket. And this one does zip. So you actually have, this one actually has a zipper to close it. So just sway. It's not an open tote. It actually fully closes just so things don't fall out. But they had released this in like the black and the tan and the red. And I just like the off-white cream colored because Snoopy just stood out a little bit more. But that is this really, really fun one that matches the cute little wristlet. So it's a little matchy moment. The next item stays on my little carry-on suitcase. This was a collaboration with Smithsonian and Target when they do those fun designer collaborations. But this item, this one was purchased at the retail store. And I want to say maybe I got lucky to purchase this online. I can't remember, but this was from the first release. And I don't know if that's the original one because this is the only time that I remember Coach partnering or collaborating with Peanuts. So this was in 2015 and they released these in different colors. And so this, a nice, really pretty blue one with Snoopy all in black for the little luggage tag. And so you have the little Coach little branding here with a little charm. And then of course, Coach in the back. She is worn, honey. She is used because she stays on my carry-on, and I always take my carry-on with me on, of course, on the flight. But so Snoopy goes with me everywhere. So this definitely is the piece that is the most used out of all of this entire collection that I have. My most sentimental piece from the Peanuts Coach collaboration is this really pretty, so soft, like bucket bag that's in all black with the white Snoopy here. And it's extremely generous in size and just the beautiful Coach soft leather. This one was from the retail store. And this one is just very roomy. And when I first got it, I used the heck out of it. And so it's just very nice and stuffed to keep its shape, I have a beach towel stuck at the very, very bottom of this bag because this stays in my room. So you actually have a back pocket here and the back because it's all black. So you do have two. You actually have two little pockets in the back, and then you have one zippered pocket here on the front. Right here. Here's a zippered pocket. But what's cute, same thing as the other one, you can see the little woodstock here at the top. Isn't that cute? Precious. With their little Coach, Coach little branding logo tab on the back of the bag. And this one is fun because you can carry it over the shoulder, or you can crossbody it because you can definitely lengthen the strap on this one. I got very lucky. The reason why, and then you have the stagecoach. You have like the little stagecoach right here at the top. I got very lucky with this handbag, and it is very sentimental because I had a wire hair fox terrier. So right now I have Keeks, of course, Miss Jaja Gabon. We called her Keeks. But I had a wire hair fox terrier, and I had him for 13 years, and he ended up passing away. And I was on the hunt to try and find another dog. And that breed is not common down here in Texas, and I had to find breeders. I happened to find a breeder that was out in Maryland, and my cousin, they were stationed out there near DC because my cousin-in-law is with the FBI. So I flew out there, and she was like, Prima, I'll take you to Maryland. We'll drive up there so this way you can go and pick up your dog, because they had a female. And so I flew out there to go visit her, spend a couple days with her. She drove me to Maryland to pick up Keeks. But while I was there, of course, I like to go shopping. And so, is it the King of Prussia Mall that's out there in Virginia? And so she took me there. This collection had just been released and was just like flying off the shelves, selling out online. So I was lucky to get, of course, my little luggage tag. And then I ended up going to the store, and I walked in, and I just happened to ask them if they by any chance had any stuff. And he was like, the lines were long, everything was selling out. He was, actually, I do have a handbag, and this was the handbag that they had in store. So it's sentimental because it marks the me getting Keeks and bringing her home. And it was just cute because it's the white little dog, and she's white, and she has little black and brown spots, and she's tricolor. But it's just a fun memory of that trip, going up there. My husband and I had just gotten married because it was 2015, and so he gifted me Keeks, so this way so I could have a new dog, since I was missing my male fox terrier so much. And so it's just super, super cute. So that's why this bag is really, really sentimental, and I haven't had the heart to let it go, even though I don't use it. But every time I see it, it just brings a smile to my face. So this is the fun Snoopy collaboration of Coach and Peanuts that I have. And of course, I have a lot of Peanuts memorabilia that usually we'll sometimes see in my videos, but we always decorate the house with a lot of other, Peanuts, Christmas themed decor. But these stay here in my office for items that I've been gifted from my husband, or that I gift my husband, so they're here on display. If you happen to have any of these same items that I have in my collection that you purchased from the previous years, previous collaborations, let me know. Let me know if we're twinning on some of the same items. I was a good girl. I didn't purchase anything because, as much as I love Peanuts and love Snoopy, I have a huge collection of just a lot of stuff, and I knew I wasn't going to be using it, right? And so this is where you can be mature and appreciate things from afar. I enjoyed seeing the items that were released. Franklin was cute. I was almost tempted with Franklin, just because I tell my husband that that's him. But I don't use any of these items, and I'm thankful that I have them. I have them as collector pieces. Maybe I'll sell them one day. Maybe one day I will give them away, to a dear relative. But there's no point in me wasting money on anything new that comes out, because I know it's just going to sit in my closet. And that's where I need to be mature and wise enough to know the difference, to know myself, and be good and not purchase anything. So for those of you that did get some items, I hope you were lucky enough to get the ones that you wanted, and that you're enjoying them, that you wear them and in great health, and get use out of them. Get use out of them. That's why you buy things, is so that you can, use them and not have them sit on racks, on shelves, and drawers. Use the items that you have. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Hasta la próxima. Take care. Bye-bye.